The crew of Real Hard are at Catalina Island diving for lobster and hanging out in Avalon. The crew of Real Hard put the hook out at Long Point, Catalina Island to do some lobster diving. First thing in the morning here, the crew of Real Hard are enjoying some breakfast and getting ready to dive. The crew of Real Hard at Long Point is suiting up and getting ready to do some diving during the day. They're going to scope out some spots to see how the terrain looks for lobsters at night. As the diver gets in the water, he notices that there's some little bit of grass in the intake for the bait tank. The divers are doing some deep dives. They've got their spear guns and they're diving through the kelp. What a beautiful day to be diving at Catalina Island, Long Point. The crew of Real Hard really enjoyed their sushi. So the crew of Real Hard is going to take a look for some uni. They're going to find these urchins down below and take them up aboard and cut them and eat these babies raw. This is an urchin here that you see with all the spines. You take it apart and eat the insides. Now that the crew of Real Hard has found all of the urchin that they need, they're going to be able to make some uni. The crew of Real Hard is aboard and they are taking apart the uni and preparing it to eat the uni. We also have a crew member of Real Hard in the cabin preparing some fish to eat for our lunch. What a perfect way to spend the day. What a great time. Yay! Pelican waiting to eat our great smelling food. Now the crew of Real Hard is going to take a night dive. What a beautiful stone crab we've got here. Crawling amongst the rocks in the light of our dive light. Oh, what a lobster! We've got a lobster here that's going to take Chris for a ride. Chris tries grabbing this lobster 3 times and misses all 3. What a beautiful time to grab lobsters. We had a beautiful time here at Catalina Island. You can see we were successful with a bunch of legal bugs. And now it's time to head off and go back to Dana Point. What a beautiful time we had here at Catalina Island. What a beautiful place to go and hang out during the weekend. We were able to cruise home at 22 knots on the vessel Real Hard, a 26-foot skipjack. Yeah, Real Hard out.